the soil pipe is going to go here, in this corner here. The toilet kind of is designed to sit here, and the sink over here, and this is like a shower area over here, and this little niche here, and this is like a, well, you saw the plan, this is like a little cupboard for your services. You can have a cylinder in there, whatever, you know, electrics and what have you. And there's a door here and a door here. This is like the little kitchenette area here. You can see these dotted orange lines here are the interior walls. So hence, you know, the structure here for these walls to sit over, because these walls are not just dividing walls, they're also structural for the mezzanine section above, which sits above this.
So the bed part is going to be above there?
It's this section here. It's about 2.4 metres or so.
So you
there.
can get quite a tall person there.
Yeah, that's more than enough room. You can get you can probably sleep 3 up there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But this area is a really big area here. It's about 3.6 by 2.9 internally here.
Yeah.
So that's
cool.
Quite a good size.
Well, welcome back to Random Romania. As you can see, we've got another member who's joined the Random Romania team, and now, rather timely in fact, we've actually got on the case with what we intended to do right at the start. Basically, if you listen to my original intro video to the channel, which has been up since we started the channel, what I'd promised to do was build an off-grid cabin. Well, actually an off-grid homestead, part of which was the off-grid cabin, and that's what we finally got started on here. So the reason for the delay was just that with everything going on in the world, me and a number of my, I guess, business network, we've all been talking about obviously the same issues that I think occupy anybody with a business or a family or a job right now. People are all thinking about what their possible options are going forward. But anyway, we've decided to push on with this, and this is the first step. Anyway, what we're doing with this cabin, which you can see in the background here, what's going on. This is the floor being constructed at the moment. So this is a pretty traditional way of making the floor of any wooden building. This is wet cut timber, soft timber from a local timber merchant. I don't know exactly what the price was off the top of my head, but it's cheap compared with the West, like way cheap and easily accessible. They cut the stuff and delivered it in a couple of days. The cutting was pretty accurate. There's the frame you can see now, laid out on the ground there. Anyway, the plan is to make this project open source, basically. So we're going to explain everything in fine detail, and if you don't understand anything or you need any help or you want guidance, you can just ask us questions in the comments and we'll come back to you quickly. My plan is to help people who want to come and get set up over here use something like this kind of building as a starter home. Now you might be laughing, some of you, but actually you'll see as this comes along, it'll be a comfortable little space. It's bigger than a caravan, and it'll be much more comfortable than a caravan. And once you've found a location to rent or buy a piece of land, you can put this on it and use it to immediately have some comfort and a place to live while you build your bigger house, and take your time doing so. This is about the cheapest way we can work out to do it, in fact. So the other thing we're going to put on this cabin is solar photovoltaic and a battery, which basically means electrical solar panels, a battery, an inverter, and this should be enough to run, actually the system we're going to use should be able to run most, if not all, domestic appliances. Certainly it will run them during the day when you've got sun, and obviously for things like aircon, that's perfect for cooking and washing, and this kind of thing again matters more when it's hot. But the aircon anyway, you know, washing and things, you can say you just do it while the sun's shining. We're also going to add 4G mobile internet connection. That will enable you to see what kind of internet connection you can get with a proper antenna, like a Yagi antenna on a pole, which you point at the cell. So we reckon we'll be able to get a pretty fast internet connection with that, although internet provision is very good in Romania. But if you're looking at off-grid locations, your only option is really going to be mobile, at least until this Starlink thing is at an acceptable price. We're also going to add a wood stove in this, so the location where this is now, there's plenty of wood just lying around on the ground that falls off trees. So in a building like this that's well insulated, a small wood stove will be fine. We're also going to experiment with solar thermal, which means basically heating water directly from sunlight, which is a very good way to have a hot tank of water the whole time. That works even when it's cold, as long as you've got sunlight. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Comments are really important, especially questions, because the questions give me a good idea of what people are looking for, and that kind of interaction is really helpful. That's steered us already with the channel and what we're planning to do. And we've also got the randomromania.com domain name, so if you want to share our channel with your friends, you can just say, have a look at randomromania.com. It just takes you straight to the YouTube channel for now. That's a very simple way to pass on our work, which we would greatly appreciate. Anyway, we'll have an update on this cabin in about a week and a half with some more building, hopefully. Bye for now.